Sure. I feel like it's been like that the past 2 games or 3 games. So, I mean, it's tough. We're still, hurting ourselves and shooting ourselves in the foot. So, we got to do better as players by executing the plays, not having any pre-snap penalties, and not turn the ball over. So, we got to do better player-wise. And get that fixed.
What were some of the challenges in the red zone? You got a couple chances down there. The first one ends in a field goal, and the last one there at the end of the game.
I mean, it's tough. It's tough to get down there, and it's tough. When we get in that red zone, and they start, playing double team and triple team, and that's kind of why we was leaning on the run a little bit more. I feel like it was working tremendously throughout the whole game. We just gotta, that 1 yard, just 1 yard away from. Being up and have them trying to come in and get us.
Justin, there seemed to be a little chaos at the line too. When you guys could have downed the ball and given yourself more of a chance, a breather, what happened there? Was there a lack of communication? Seemed to be chaos there.
I'm not really sure. I'm just trying to get the play call and line up to go win the game. That decision is not really on me. I'm just trying to line up and play football.
When it's over and you're standing there on the sideline by yourself, what's going through your head?
I'm a competitor, dog. I hate losing. At the end of the day, ever since I was a little kid, I just hate the feeling of losing. Whether it's a football game or it's a board game, it's just always that competitive spirit in me. I just hate losing. Just every week I just try to go out there and give it my best, give it my all. And to come up short 3 times in a row like that is definitely tough.
What was the talk in the locker room about being 0-3, not giving up, like not looking at the numbers of what that means?
We're right there. Every single game, we're losing by a few points, literally by 1 play. So we just gotta still lean on each other. The season is still far from over. We just got to keep going, keep leaning on each other, keep studying the plays that we need to study, and just getting better every single week. And, of course, we got to, fix the turnovers.
Justin, it seems like what was it like in the fourth quarter? It looked like you guys still believed, still thought, and it was just a question who played there at the end.
Yeah, super tough. Obviously, just really fresh off of it. It's a tough one at the end. Bang off the linebacker, and it's I see the ball coming, and it just tough one. But it was we fought until the end, and that's what we can ask of this team. That's what you'll see every week. But we just need to come out with one of these. So.
What happened after your first down at the line? How come you guys didn't get to the line, at least spike the ball? It seemed like chaos right there at the line. Wasted a lot of time there.
On the possession before, or the.
Getting up to that final one.
Yeah, I think, what was it? Was it 4th down right before that? We had that 4th down conversion. They're playing man coverage, and then we get it. Probably could have beat the guy a little better, and then tried to get in the end zone. But then I think, just operationally, we just need to get up. And then we called our last play to see if we can steal one, and then we, like I say, we bang off the linebacker, try to get the ball, and it's just a tough play. It's a tough play, and something that I look at myself in the mirror, and I just I want to come up with that obviously all the time. So just tough one.
Any loss is going to hurt, but you guys have a couple chances in the red zone. Even their go-ahead touchdown, and Caleb had a play on it. Is this a loss that may sting more than others?
They all sting, man. You get into this league and you just want to win so bad. This team it's a great locker room to be in. KO is a great coach to play with under, and it's just like you want to play for your brothers. You want to do everything you can for your brothers, and when you make mistakes and things just don't go your way, it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to go home to. To just look back, and you know, you just don't know when that play is going to be in the middle of the game, and just yeah, it's hard. But it's you know, we gotta come back, look at this tape tomorrow, come back and move forward. I mean, you know, like KO said, you know, he's had teams that go 0-3 in the middle of a season, and you know, they come back and they can still do everything. Everything's out in front of us. So we got to keep our heads up and just keep moving forward.
You guys seem a little off though on offense. There's a number of different plays you're probably going to see on film that could have changed the game. Does it feel that way out there, that you're doing a lot of things well? It just seems like there's a lot of near misses.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you're out there, it's just the game. I mean, you got to read the defenses. You got to do a lot of things, and you know, I mean, I feel like, you know, we're on the same page with the quarterback for the most part. I mean, I think just, you know, sometimes they'll send some things or they'll do some things and he's in a rush, and then we gotta, you know, kind of quicken things up, and that's on us as receivers, is understanding that, and he looks out to us and tells us that stuff. And so just understanding, you know, that, you know, we need to get in and out of our breaks as quick as we can, and we gotta, for me as a tight end, you know, I'm in the line too, you know, so to be able to help those guys as much as I can, and then, you know, the Chargers played a really good game. I mean, you can't take anything away from those guys. You know, they had the ball fall their way a couple times, and that's what has to happen in this league. So you got to give credit to those guys, and just go back and learn from this tape, and so.
You guys to hold that coverage?
I don't know how many times he escaped or what. I think it was mostly quick throws.
When you go for that fourth down, are you thinking they're going to try to go up the middle, or you know, the success they had with Allen, are you thinking maybe they try to sneak one to him there? Or?
Yeah, I mean, whatever your job is, you got to execute your job, and we did on that play. You know, that was really good for us.
Surprised they went with that situation, or yeah, he's an
Not really.
coach.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of their MO.
Yeah.
So trying to win the game there. Yeah.
Pearson, how tough is this starting 0-3, just considering what you feel like you have in here?
Yeah, it's not ideal, and you can look back on all the games and say, if this, then that, and that hasn't changed since I got in the league 12 years ago. That's just how it is.
Henry, you might have addressed this already, but it's kind of like a back and forth kind of game, but a game of almost too. How frustrating was it to end the game on one of those?
Frustrating, yeah. You know, our guys are trying to make plays. Just I don't want to say it's not bouncing our way, but we have to make plays, and that's all I can say.
Play this much and all that's happening.
You know, I'm just playing ball. I'm out here doing my job. Out here, you know, I have a responsibility to do. I have a game that I love to play. I have family that I'm doing it for, you know, motivation, and I have my brothers to my left and my right, this locker room, who I'm trying to go out there and do it for. So, you know, that's all I think about. That's all my mindset is every time going into a game.
What was the difference in the run game for you today?
Just a big emphasis. We corrected what we needed to, hashed out some of the details in the run game, and trusting and believing in it, getting started early, and sticking with it.
There was one point at the end it was going to be an RPO, and then Kirk thought he was going to throw it, and you spanned it. Was there a miscommunication there, or?
No, I don't think so. It was just, you know, probably a misread there. We got to look at the tape and see what we were thinking on that play. But yeah, as you know, one of those plays in football where, you know, we had a guy free and didn't have time to, you know, make a right cut or whatever. So yeah.
Do you guys leave that game thinking we left one out there? I mean, a ball goes off a defensive back into them for the go-ahead touchdown, and TJ has a tough bobble in the end zone. Do you guys leave this field doing that was right there for the taking?
Yeah, definitely. That's football. It's football for you. Any given Sunday, it's anyone's game, and situationally, that was a situation where a ball like that, tip ball, pick ball. So we just have to make sure that we try and execute, and everything that we do is just it leads up to that point right there. It leads up to that moment. So we have to make sure that we go out there and just execute on all phases throughout the game, so we don't even put ourselves in that position. But yeah.
I know you would trade it all to get a win, but is there some satisfaction you can take? Okay, that's how the run game, we want that to work. That's how we know it can work.
Yeah, definitely. You feel confident in the run game after a game like that, and you know we just have to continue to do what we do on all cylinders, firing all cylinders in the run game week in and week out, so that we continue to beat up on some defenses and put ourselves in a position to win a game.
Well, 3 times inside the 5, you don't come away with 1 touchdown. What are the issues there when you get that close to the doorstep?
It's all about execution. Going out there, make sure that we execute, calling the right plays. Everyone 1/11th on the field. Everyone has to do their job and make sure that we're going up against another 11 who, they get paid to do what they do as well. So it definitely is just one of those situations. We have to win our one-on-ones and we have to execute. And so we just have to look at tape and correct what we need to correct and make sure that we come back stronger next time we're in those situations.
Play done. So great job by the O-line. Everybody else running the routes, and obviously a great ball by Kirk.
Came in late, but how tough is it after some of the good things that you all did today to be able to still not be able to get the win today?
It's very frustrating. Like I said, it's very frustrating. We have to go back and look at the tape. There's plays that are out there that we're like inches and fingertips away. But we just got to find a way to finish them. We got to find a way to finish them, and we'll do that. Go back and watch this film, and get ready for our next opponent.
Did you feel like when you had your touchdown, like kind of finally we're getting back on track? It's kind of like 1 step up, 2 steps back sometimes.
Right. I really felt it after JJ's touchdown. I scored, and then JJ scored, and you can kind of feel that momentum in the crowd. Like, okay, like this is Vikings football. This is who we are. So like I said, it's just very frustrating. Like I said, then we take a step back. But like I said, I mean we're plays and inches away. So we're gonna keep grinding and keep cracking at it. And the inches and those tip balls they're going our favor.
KJ, it may sound trite, but is this team too good to be 0-3?
I don't really think we can think about it like that. I mean, we got to think about the reality. Right now we're on 3, so it's not about what we coulda, woulda, shoulda. Right now we're on 3. Like I said, we'll go back, watch this film, and get ready for our next opponent, and grind our way out of this.
In this one, do you feel like, again, you guys beat yourselves, or it was a combination of the Chargers and your mishaps? How would you characterize it?
I would say this one was more, it was a competitive game. Some of the other games I feel like we definitely beat ourselves. This game, I feel like they made some good plays on their side of the ball as well. We missed some opportunities. Like we shot ourselves in the foot one time. I think they turned the ball over as well. So I think it was a good competitive game. But I got to go back and watch the tape. But I'm sure there's a bunch that we could have did better though, including myself.
Thank you. 3, and I'm trying to help the team win. So whatever I can do to help us win.
Well, 0-3 is not a great way to start. But what do you guys take out of this, if anything, and for the rest of the season?
It ain't a great way to start, but it's still a long season. It's only 3 games. We still got about 15, 16 more, so we just got to play the long run.
And it helps a little bit knowing that you guys left some things out on the table, right? Some mishaps that you guys need to clean up, obviously.
One more time, what did you say?
I said it kind of helps, playing off what he just said, when you guys know that you can correct your mistakes, you can own some of those things. And then, I mean, it's a game of inches. It can just turn around that way.
Right, but it's time to stop talking about it, and we got to show everybody we got to do it.
I know, just talking to KJ, he said he thought the game was turning too after JJ's touchdown, his touchdown, like this is Vikings football. Here we are back on track. And then you kind of get hit in the mouth again. Is that kind of frustrating? Like you start rolling and then you get set back.
We got to start rolling from the beginning, the first quarter, the first swing, and just keep it that way. But, we going to get there. It's week 3. We going to get there. We going to get there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We're going.
Is that a tough feeling when you go after Allen and then you turn around? It's like,
oh man, it's a terrible feeling. Obviously, you're trying to make the play, and then the play doesn't happen that way. So just like I said, you just got to stay patient on those type of moments, and I got to make that play when it happens.
There were at least 2 tip passes that could have been interceptions. Do you feel like that's kind of indicative of where you are, right?
I mean, that's what we talk about. We got to make those plays that come to us as a defense. Turnovers is the biggest thing. And those plays that when they come, we got to make them. That's just going to be a big emphasis on the next week. Is obviously just keep making those plays. We're there. We just got to finish and make the play.
Yeah, it's going to piggyback off that. It's like a game of almosts, right?
Yep, it's all almost. You almost did this, or you almost made the play. We can't keep doing the almost plays. We got to actually go make them, myself included. We just got to keep working that practice.
And how much does it fire up an entire defense when you have that goal line stand, turn over on downs, that kind of stuff?
That's one of the biggest things, we key on. 4th down, that type of team, go for it on 4th down. When you get a stop like that and you practice that the whole week, it just feels good as a defense to get that job done.
And I know they moved Keenan Allen all over the field, but what was it like battling him today?
Definitely a great receiver, like I said, much respect. I could be better there too. Like I said, respect to him as well.
He has an arm too.
Yeah, he's vocal. He's definitely vocal.
Fun or no?
It was definitely fun because we're out there competing. You know, at the end of the day, we love this game. We're gonna go compete, and obviously it's the best on the best. So that's the biggest thing. When he talks, I gotta say something back though.
I was gonna say you were chatting it up.
Oh yeah, I gotta chat. Yeah.
You guys got a lot of these breaks last year, and they seem to go the other way. Do you feel like at Carolina down the road here, if you just get one of those to snap and get a win, that'll change everything?
I just think it starts now. Even before that, I think it starts when we get to practice. I start thinking it's like the next day mentality. We got to go to practice and emphasize, you know, making a play on the ball, getting the ball out, all those things for us as a defense.
Because it'd be so easy as a team to be like, of course that happened. Of course that happened. To get into that mode, you got to fight against them.
Exactly. That's the thing. You know, when something on defense side that happens, a big play, we love that moment. So we got to just keep that feeling as a defense.
I know you're back in coverage while they're doing it, but your guys up front were inches from Herbert time and time again. He kept getting away. In your preparation with what you saw on tape, is that just what he does? There could have been 5-6 sacks in that game, and he kept getting away.
Man, like I said, it's almost plays. We got to make those plays. You know, even if it's like a little detail you're taking or anything, we just got to make sure we get those plays. You know, that counts as like the end of the game or end of the half, anything like that. But we just got to make those plays and not the almost plays.
I feel like this team's too good to be 0-3.
Definitely. I think this is one of the best groups I've ever been a part of, and I think we definitely got it in us. We just got to, you know, figure it out and take it week by week and day by day.
Great.